Greetings! Whoa, hey, how you doing up there? Greetings and salutations, and welcome to what is going to be an even quicker video than I had originally intended, because stuff has been transpiring tonight that has been frustrating me to all ends. Long story short, AMD drivers have caused issues with Dxtory, but Dxtory apparently fixed it. I just had to update Dxtory, so the issue that I was actually having, I am no longer having. So I spent 3 hours on all this for nothing. Not quite. As you can see, I am in a strange place. Now, there are spoilers. If you do not like new things in Minecraft spoiled, you probably shouldn't watch this video. In fact, I'll probably put something at the beginning and in the description, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of stuff coming in Minecraft 1.9, and they've already begun introducing it, and look at this fabulous structure in front of me. You could probably tell by the staticky background that I am in the end, and you could probably tell, you know, things are a little unbecoming because I am holding an arrow of harming. Oh my gosh, my touchpad's working again. Hold on. Okay, so no longer having that issue. I was wondering why my screen was bumping while I wasn't touching the mouse, but apparently that was what it was going on. So 1.9 is coming in Minecraft, and as you can see, I am in the end. But look at this madness. Now, I don't know if it's a requirement that you fight the Ender Dragon to make it this point, but I'm telling you, the little portal thing that took me over here, which you throw Ender Pearls into, by the way, which is pretty cool in itself, didn't appear, I don't think, unless I wasn't paying attention. And it's highly possible I wasn't paying attention. It did not appear until I defeated the Ender Dragon. And yes, I did it in creative because I could. So it took me to an island, and there are several of these little floaty islands, and this is something they've added. This really makes exploring the end a little more worthwhile. There are dungeons, I guess, end dungeons and towns, and there's going to be a new mob that causes you to levitate a little bit, so there's a new levitation thing. Look at this. There are some pretty cool things in these here places, and one of the new items is beetroot seeds. Where are my sounds? There's no sounds. Oh my goodness, this is such a pain in the butt. Why do I not have sound? I have system sounds. I just don't have Minecraft sounds. Okay, hang on. Again. Okay, third time. There we go. Is the charm. So, as I was saying, there are all kinds of goodies in here, and the thing I was reading on the wiki is you can find some pretty awesome stuff. As you can see, I can put on a pair of Unbreaking or Protection 4, so let's go ahead and do that. And I know I'm replacing diamond with iron, but why wouldn't you? Just look at this stuff. And I apparently picked up a magenta banner at some point during my travels. But you know, you've got these new little rods here. They're kind of, they put out the same amount of light as glowstone, so there's a new lighting method, which is kind of cool. And there's just all kinds of stuff. Now look inside the little hotbar down there. Lift this up. Look inside the little hotbar. You see? Look at that. It animates. Fire. And you can see, because I have this, there's an arrow of harming in addition to a regular arrow, but apparently that takes precedent. Now I wonder if it's in my hotbar. Yeah. If the arrow of harming is in your hotbar, then that's the one that will fire instead of the other arrow, so that's something worthwhile. Oh, and then there's another thing. Look at this. Look at this. You see, I have that arrow in my left hand. I do believe, yes, the arrow in the left hand slot also takes precedent, so that's also important to note. I really really am going to enjoy this feature. Now, you can't actually place the torch down with your left hand. It's not going to do you any bit of good. You can, if you try to put a torch, you're just going to do whatever. Oh, there we go. With a pick it works. Okay, so I just learned something new. If you have a pick, you can place torches with the right click. You can't do it with swords, and you can't do it with bows. Basically, if the item, I think, has a right click function, you're not going to be able to place a torch. But if it doesn't, you can place torches, and that is really cool. You could be mining away, pick, and you don't have to switch to your torch. You could just mine, plop it, mine, plop it. That is really helpful. They're still working on this. This is also going to utilize a shield function as well when they actually implement shields. Not everything has been put into this game so far, but if you take a look in the creative menu, you'll see down here you've got the new purpur, I guess it is, and then endstone bricks. Those are new items. I believe in here you've got some chorus plant, chorus flower, and there's the end rod. That's the thing I was talking about. Don't think there was anything new in there or in here or here. Yeah, popped chorus fruit is a thing. Chorus fruit, beetroot seeds, and I think they've taken some potions out. I'm not really sure. I haven't looked into everything, but as you can see, there's a lot of new arrows in place. This is really cool. This is a spectral arrow. This is going to be helpful for people in PvP. The thing I read about the spectral arrow is if it hits another player or enemy, it causes an outline to appear around them. So even if they go behind walls, you can tell where they are. And then you have no idea what day it is, what time of day it is. And then of course beetroot soup is a new item as well. So they have rolled out the second of the snapshots. The first one came out recently, and then they put out an update to the snapshot. And I decided I was going to find the end because I knew there was some new stuff in here. Now there's a new mob that's going to be introduced. I have not encountered it yet, so I don't know anything about what it does, but apparently its attack can cause an effect of levitation, which seems really cool, but you'll still take fall damage if you run the risk of fall damage if you're not careful. So probably going to be more information coming out in the coming days. I really had this all mapped out, and I got completely derailed by this issue I was having. But as you can see, there's some cool stuff down there. What do you got here? We got a purpur block, so we'll go ahead and get rid of that. And then purpur stairs, and then up here is the end rod, I believe. Yep, end rod. Which I guess is a little more convenient than glowstone. What do you think? I don't know. So this is just some of the new stuff that you're going to be finding in Minecraft in the coming days. This update is really exciting. There's a lot of things that they are implementing. Like I said, I'm not going to go over all of it. I'm still investigating. I'm still looking it over. But I did want to get something out real quick to just kind of talk about it and kind of give you an update. And also, if you are a Dxtory user and you are having issues recording on an AMD processor with the latest AMD drivers, just update Dxtory to 1.31 or 2.31 or something like that. Which one is it even? In just a second, I'm doing something outside of the computer. It is Dxtory setup 2.0.131 is the one that I have on here now, and that fixes the frame rate issue I was running into. And I was really worried I wasn't going to be able to do this, but I investigated and found a solution. I'm really excited by this. This could be very dangerous, though. With great power comes great responsibility, and we are not the responsible types around here. Trying to think of what else I saw on the changelog. I had it up and then I took it down. So give me just a minute. I'm going to run it down for you all here. So again, be back. Okay, so I've got it up now. Obviously, the dominant hand option is a new thing. You can change which hand is your dominant hand. So if you're left-handed and you want the character to be left-handed, you can go ahead and change that. Only the main hand can be used for attacking. Bows can be used even when something is in the other hand. Now, this information is from the Minecraft Wiki. This information specifically is at minecraft.gamepedia.com/1.9 if you want to look it up. Other hand is invisible when not holding something. If you want to swap, just hit the F key. See how it swaps them? It's kind of a cool thing to do too. Whoa, sorry. Not trying to make everybody dizzy. And then the thing that I was just discovering, if you have a pickaxe in your main hand and a torch in your other hand, the right click will place the torch. Offhand slot is displayed next to the hotbar, which is right here. And you can put your item in here and it's displayed, down here. Ooh. And let's see, some attributes and enchantments will apply to the offhand items while others will not. I'll have more information, I think, on this one. More is available. We're gonna scroll down, don't mind the pause. Levitation is when you are hit by a shulker projectile, makes you involuntarily float high in the air. It can be used to get to higher places, but it's a negative effect because it could kill you from fall damage. And basically, higher levels of levitation result in faster floating. Hitting the ground still results the player in receiving regular fall damage, even if you have fallen from a high enough elevation, even if I think you're slow falling. So, interesting. There's some spectral arrow info that I was talking about. The various coarse flowers, coarse plants, dragon head. While a player wears the dragon head and moves, the head's mouth opens and closes repeatedly. When powered with redstone, the jaw starts to move up and down. That's interesting. End rod and stone bricks, which generate in end city dungeons. There's a grass path, a 15 by 16 block path made by right-clicking grass with any shovel. Just drop the dirt when broken with the silk touch tool. Cannot be obtained in the creative inventory, but unlike farmland, can be obtained by using the pick block key in creative. Purple blocks, purple pillars, purple stairs, purple slabs. So on and on and on. And I've gone over the arrows, which is over here. Some of them, there's 14 different types. You can look them in the creative menu if you want to. I'm not going to go through every single one of them. Beetroot. Villagers will harvest beetroot, I believe. End City is a new type of dungeon structure. Tree houses, I think, which is what I am sitting on. Maybe. Includes speed beacons. This is obviously not complete. End gateway portal appears after. Yeah, that's there it is. Appears after killing the Ender Dragon. Used to warp to other end islands depending on the direction of the Ender Pearl throw. When it is generated, it has a purple beacon effect shooting up and down from it. So yeah, Mob Shulker can appear on the ground or walls. Appears in the End City. I have not seen them yet. And, oh, they removed an option. The super secret settings and broadcast settings are gone. And a whole bunch of other things, so to speak. So that's pretty much what this update has, this snapshot has, is the next major snapshot. I will have more information. I think I'll do another quick video, especially if they add some more stuff. Like I said, I have not seen the shulkers that they're talking about. I got to explore this a little bit more. I have a feeling there's stuff inside the end somewhere, but pretty cool stuff. I'm really looking forward to this dual wielding, especially when mining, because it's really annoying to have to switch to the torch and back to the pick, and it'll speed things up a little bit. And the spectral arrows are neat for PvP, the other arrows as well. I am going to go through them real quick just because I can. As you see, night vision, invisibility, leaping, fire resistance, swiftness, slowness. I don't know what that's going to be because it didn't come out right. Arrow of healing, harming, poison, regeneration, strength, and weakness. And of course there's the spectral, which I don't think is going to do a whole lot right now. But if I see somebody that I can hit... Oh, look, see what it did? It kind of makes you glowy. That's pretty cool. So there's some new stuff coming, and there's more features coming in the near future. It wears off after a little bit, though. And as major things come out, I will let you know. So until next time, thanks for watching. Thanks for being patient as I screwed up repeatedly. And I'll see you all next time. There you go.